Hey guys, it is Jennifer and I have a 5 and 5 for you guys. So what is this? I was trying to do like some sort of fluid movement. Let's jump right in. Alright guys, so I have Gigi Bijou with me today. She wanted to make a little guest appearance, so she's going to be sitting right here. But let me jump right into talking about some of these products. I've got, well, 2 hits and 3 misses, so let's jump right in. So the first thing is going to be the BeautyStat Universal Moisture Essence. It is pure squalene from Sustainable Plant Sugars. I did use this whole thing up, and it lasted a very long time, and I thought it was pretty good. It's not my favorite squalene oil that I've used. I'm currently testing another one, but honestly, it's pretty good and pretty moisturizing. So for squalene oil, you know, I think I got this one in a, I want to say an advent calendar. So it was really good. But check it out if you're looking for a squalene oil. You might really enjoy this one. It's BeautyStat, but again, I think there's some cheaper, better alternatives out there, but no harm in this one. All right, Kiehl's. So here we have the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. I was not a fan of this. It is very, very moisturizing and very gentle, but I just had a really hard time getting a good lather. And it is one of those moisturizers, one of those facial cleansers that it doesn't really lather up. It cleanses sort of in a moisturizing way. I know that sounds ridiculous and redundant, and all that's fine and good if that's your thing, but I love a good lather. I just love a good lather. I think it's good for my oils. It feels like it's cleansing my skin. I love to work it in with my hands. This did not give me that, so for that reason, it was a bust for me. But, you know, I think it's a fine product if that's something you enjoy. All right, next we have an Arch Rival Brow Artist Pencil by Lottie London. This is not an empty. It is nearly still full. It's got the brush on one side, but I'm getting rid of it because it's not for me. It's a very dry formula. It's also quite of a red undertone, which I am very cool tone brown in brows. So I'm going to show you what I mean, give you a good swatch here. So as you can see, that is definitely too warm for me. And also, as I said, it's very dry. Like, this is quite uncomfortable. That is scratching on my hand. That is not gliding easily. It's not smooth. So for that reason, this brow pencil is gonna go bye-bye for me. Finally, are we on the last product already? Gosh, no, I've saved the best for last. Okay, so the next one is going to be the Eyelites ModelCo, and this is in St. Barts. So this is like a liquid eyeshadow. I do think you could possibly use it as a highlighter if it was a good match for you, but I was not a fan of this. Oh, I was not a fan of this. I used it as much as I could, but I'm going to give a swatch to you guys. It's very, 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 very dry. It did not stick around even with a good primer. It broke up, it crumbled, it was a mess. So here is what the color looks like. Like I say, it's got a very nice shine to it. If that is a, you know, if you have deeper skin tone than me and you would like to use that as a highlight, it'd be way too deep for me, as you can see. It might be beautiful, but I did not like this formula for an eyeshadow, that's for sure. It just didn't play nicely. It just broke up and it didn't last. It started to gather and all of my eyelid creases and all those sort of things. So for that reason, this one is gone. Finally, the best product of this bunch. That is so wet, by the way, and I'm going to show you to see if you can start to see like how texture-y things are getting. It dries in a very weird way. I might come back to in a second. But the final product is this Herbal Essence Totally Twisted Curl Boosting Mousse. This is level 3. Guys, this mousse is where it's at. This is not the mousse I'm wearing today. I have to go through this other mousse because I'm testing it and using it, but I'm telling you, I've already repurchased this. It is such a great mousse with a great hold. I really do think it has a great hold, and it also holds a really nice, beautiful wave or curl depending on what you're going for. So I really like it a lot. So it says it protects against humidity and frizz control. I don't know, I can't really test that to a full degree because my hair doesn't necessarily get very reactive in humidity, or either that or I'm not in humidity. But either way, this is a great mousse. Highly recommend it if you're looking for a good mousse. And just to revisit this, you can see now as it started to dry down, it has a lot of texture. Yeah, that is definitely dry. So it is so dry that when you move, like you can see like how that it's just not flattering on the eyes. Ooh, and it feels so strange. It feels not very nice. So that's it for that. All right, guys, that is it for this 5 and 5. I hope everybody's doing great, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.